Hey guys, Mecha-san here with a Watch Mojo list that had gargoyles in the thumbnail, so of course I'm going to do a reaction to it. It's the top 10 superhero shows that deserve a second chance. Yes! There are plenty. I mean, yes, gargoyles, all you gotta do for gargoyles is cut out season 3, sans the first episode of that, and continue off from there with Greg Weisman going on his original vision. That's all you gotta do. As for deserve a second chance, superhero shows. Does the 2000s He-Man count? Because I would love to see that continue. I mean, that was good. Do I count the new Thundercats as well? Yeah, that was cut out way too early. But yeah, do they even count superhero shows? I don't know. I would definitely give Beware the Batman a second chance because the way it ended. I mean, they tried to end it well, but it kind of made no sense. It kind of was a little rushed. Well, it didn't make no sense. It was rushed, but yeah. I remember the MTV Spider-Man show. That's a good show, actually, yeah. Yeah, and I liked seeing Peter in a college, an apartment with his friend Harry, and yeah, that the way it ended was, could use more. Oh boy, so let's see the rest of the list here. See if any of them remind me of a show that. Yeah.
Superheroes never stay dead for too long. Hey friends, I'm Ricky with Watch Mojo, and today we're counting down
the Justice League. It ended well here. I mean, hell, it even gave us an end for Batman Beyond. So I'm fine with that.
For this list, we're looking at gone but not forgotten superhero.
Excuse me, people. Sorry about this. Apologies for that.
TV and web series that deserve a second.
I never saw the Green Lantern series,
so
live
action or animated, these shows still have stories to tell.
Gargoyles.
Here's Adrian to explain why.
At least on Goliath deserve a biological child.
Number 10, Wolverine and the X-Men.
Have you seen Rogue?
Yes, this one does.
For reasons beyond my comprehension, Rogue just doesn't enjoy the thought of you leaving. Go figure.
Marvel's mutants are no stranger to animated series.
Yeah,
the 2009's brilliant cartoon failed to
replicate this is one of the better interpretations of Kitty Pryde.
Pushing the perpetually angry Logan to the forefront, Wolverine and the X-Men was one of the more ambitious adaptations and launched with the X-Men disbanding. While there is more than enough action to entertain fans, Marvel's cartoon stands out due to a heavier focus on character development and a perfectly paced, overarching storyline.
Yeah,
released
Wolverine.
Around the time Disney purchased Marvel, the fact X-Men was
they got another new little mutant there who can make a giant monster. That'd be awesome.
Has only begun.
And we had this here with the Age of Apocalypse.
Number 9, Justice League Unlimited.
Now where am I exactly? Among friends.
Launched in 1992 with Batman, the animated series, the DCAU consists of 8 series split across a period lasting more than a decade. Revisiting the sequel to Justice League, a convincing argument could be made for Unlimited being the best of the bunch. The universe's final cartoon lasted only 39
I
episodes,
gotta wonder what would happen.
Incorporating a wide range of properties and home to some of
that was
DC's
awesome,
smartest writing, Justice League Unlimited
still alive like that.
Continued for a couple more seasons. As a consolation prize, Unlimited comes with a solid ending and even provided Batman Beyond fans with closure. But there is still so much more to do.
That scene. Oh, poor, that scene made me cry. Oh god, I'm tearing right now. I liked Ace.
Dying very soon.
Yes. I'm sorry.
Could you stay with me?
Number 8, Green Lantern.
I need a moment. Oh god. Oh, yeah. Oh, that scene just never not gets me. Oh god. I do gotta admit, it is. I would like to know what happened with Darkseid getting the anti-life equation from Luthor. But for the most part, I thought Justice League Unlimited ended well.
The animated series.
So, what's next?
Next, we find the Red Lanterns.
Overshadowed by Young Justice, which Cartoon Network canceled around the same time, Green Lantern, the animated series, followed Hal Jordan as a member of the Lantern Corps, but survived for only a single season before being shown the axe. Sadly, merchandise can play a crucial role in determining a cartoon's longevity.
That's the
Green Lantern had a
stupidest
very
reason
limited
I've
run
ever
on shelves
heard.
due to the stink left over by 2011's live-action Flawed. DC's first animated series dedicated to the superhero, Jordan's CGI adventures seemed doomed for failure despite the show's relatively high
I was never
quality.
interested in this show, actually.
Throw it out there
Not
and
not a
save
big Green Lantern
I
fan.
know how. You already have.
Number 7, Gargoyles.
You are trespassing. Oh, that voice!
Dark, reflective, and Shakespearean, this classic 90s cartoon
Hurry
was a stark
up!
departure
Do
from
this
Disney's
before
typical
Carl
animated TV
Urban
production.
passes. We
Opening
cannot
with the
have
glorious medieval battle of
Gargoyles
Scotland,
without the
series sees
incredible
our titular
voice of
creatures betrayed
Hudson.
and turned to stone, only to awaken 1,000 years later in Manhattan. Aesthetically and tonally similar to Batman, the animated series, Gargoyles explored genuinely somber themes and weaved elaborate story arcs that challenged both characters and viewers alike. Simply put, Gargoyles was too mature for Disney, and the cartoon struggled to amass a large enough
And then the
fan base
ABC
because of it.
happened. It was.
But just imagine what a network like
Oh,
Netflix could do with
Demona!
Demona.
Yes!
Will take my rightful place.
Number 6, The
The
Tick.
tick. Oh, yeah.
Tick, and I say unto you, stop your evil ways!
One of the more recent shows on this list,
Yeah?
this Amazon Video web series was created by the man behind the comic book character, Ben Udland.
I haven't watched
Unfortunately,
this.
much like
I'm
the
not
short-lived
really
mid-90s
interested, but I
animated
know
TV
it's
series
good.
and
It's like,
the
it's
early noughties live-action
carries to
sitcom before
heart.
it, this mid-2010s reboot
Carries
was
to heart the
short-lived. Following
Tick and
titular
everything.
superhero and his sidekick Arthur as they discover who, or what, is behind the underworld in the city where they live, The Tick was full of humor, action, and heart. Despite this, and a fresh Rotten Tomato score for both of its
Yeah.
seasons, Amazon pulled the plug on the series before we could get a season 3.
Yeah. And I was like, yeah, you loved and everything like that.
Number
The
5,
Tick.
Spectacular Spider-Man.
Oh, yes.
Sum
I
it up in one glorious, hyphenated word.
bet they had plans for the Hobgoblin, Scorpion, but
Caught between a rock and a hard
Dealings,
place,
yeah.
the Wallcrawler's wonderful cartoon was a casualty of Disney's acquisition.
I'm in a rhyming
of
mood
Marvel.
tonight.
Originally
Yes.
intended to last 65 episodes, the Spectacular Spider-Man shot its final web after only 26. The cartoon's dismissal resulting from
he
the
can
legal
dish
trouble
it out,
between
but he
Disney
can't
and
take
Sony.
it.
Set in high school and based on the Amazing Spider-Man comics, this series actually took inspiration from various eras and came across as a celebration of Spidey's entire
Yes,
mythos
Gwen.
rather than a streamlined
And when
adaptation of one
Spider-Man,
version.
Peter getting all the
By 2012,
girls.
Peter Parker was back on the air, but there
Don't
was no replacing
apologize.
the
I never
spectacular
do.
Spider-Man.
So many quotable lines.
I never do.
Number
So many
4,
quotable lines.
Teen Titans.
Titans, go!
Oh wow, how can I not know this?
5 seasons is more than a decent run for any series.
Well,
But going
true.
out on a cliffhanger is never okay.
Terra,
Initially designed
like-
to be a superhero show for younger viewers, Teen Titans blended gut-busting comedy with exhilarating action, and the season-long storylines proved engrossing enough to attract a wider audience. Various reasons have been given for the series' cancellation, but Teen Titans was popular enough to, at the very least, warrant a final season that ties up any loose ends.
Not
While a
really,
decent enough
no.
send-off in its own right, Teen Titans deserves a better ending than Trouble in Tokyo.
Which was fun. It was fun, but
The Teen Titan!
Number 3,
Agent Carter.
I'm just considering all the angles.
It's not really. Yeah, okay, but yeah.
That's the Peggy Carter I need.
It's not a superhero show per se, but
Yeah,
Agent Carter does
so
share
that
continuity
was-
with and takes place in the MCU.
True,
both
true.
Of which make it superhero adjacent. So that's good enough for us. Period
Midnight
piece set
Oil.
After World War II,
That,
starring
oh
Haley
yeah,
Atwell,
my favorite
Agent
scene right
Carter
here.
garnered
It's
almost
like,
nothing
you
in
can't
the
steal
form
my
of views.
underwear.
Unfortunately, Agent Carter's ratings
Oh!
did not reflect the show's quality.
I saw it
Though,
every
as
ti-
many
every
have
time I
pointed out,
could
most of the
on
blame can be
TV.
attributed to ABC's erratic scheduling and ineffective advertisement campaign. Rather than focusing on Superman, Agent Carter presents a character-driven drama about a normal human being who inspires as she goes above and beyond to better the world.
Fighting
Aided by
sexism of the
strong writing and a
40s,
capable
the late
cast,
40s.
Agent Carter bowed out with a cliffhanger and a movie cameo, but the premise could technically be revisited at any time.
I think it continues on in a comic form for a bit.
Number 2, Constantine.
All better.
Never seen this one. Wanted to see this. Should see this.
For the most part, the Arrowverse has been a resounding success. However, DC fell just shy of batting a perfect game. Distributed by NBC and following
he reprised his role in an episode of Arrow, but
the occult, Constantine was comfortably the darkest live-action DC series out of the bunch, which made the show a poor fit for the network. Reviews were not overly positive, but Matt Ryan lives and breathes John Constantine. So much so that the actor has reprised the role numerous times on DC's other shows, including Legends of Tomorrow's cast.
That's
Clearly,
cool.
Constantine is worth not only keeping around, but perhaps even
Yeah, I
bringing
mean, The
back
City
for
of
a
Demons
decade.
was one of favorite movie.
You don't have learned to handle it when people around me die.
Yeah, I feel Constantine almost like a Marvel character in the DC universe. Because he's just so flawed, things just don't always go their way. Even when he wins and he saves the day, it always somehow bites him back. It's like this is emphasized in the movie City of Demons, which he beat the evil demon that from his past and everything like that. But it caused his friend, essentially his family, technically, like the memory of him, as well as his friend's memory of him. Yeah, I can't always alone. He's a wow. Yeah, he is indeed a Marvel character in DC, and that's what I like about it.
Not quite at the end yet. Almost there though. Just be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos. Alright.
Okay, who is it?
Number 1.
Daredevil, yeah. Yeah, they canceled the entire Defenders
First
line.
cancelled was Luke Cage, followed by Daredevil, and then a double whammy, Jessica Jones and The Punisher. Despite mostly positive reviews, these created for Netflix series based on Marvel characters of the same name found themselves on the chopping
Iron
block
Fist,
after
I
only 2 or
understand,
3 seasons.
but
Daredevil hit the streaming
really?
service first, and almost immediately captured the attention of subscribers for being a thoughtfully produced origin story, thanks to its attention to the source material, thrilling action, and high production values. With multiple award nominations and a fresh tomato meter score for all 3 seasons,
And a
its
damn good
cancellation
Wilson
was a
Fisk.
huge shock. However, it's being rumored that Disney Plus could revive the series, and possibly
Please,
other
please,
canceled Marvel
please.
properties.
Please.
Here's hoping.
Nelson, Murdoch, and Page.
Page, Murdoch, and Nelson.
Hang on a minute. That actually has a nice ring to it.
Do you guys remember Gargoyles? Because
Yes.
as a kid, that was one of my favorite TV shows, and I would love to see it adapted today with modern animation.
I'm more fond of the traditional animation, but as long as they stick to the more like the realistic style they had in the original series, fine. But yeah, let's have one Gargoyles back. Oh wow, okay. I guess I should have read this better here because I thought they'd stick to cartoons. That was my fault entirely. But Gargoyles, and yeah, Agent Peggy Carter. I seen that show every time it aired on ABC. I didn't miss an episode, and I enjoyed it. The fact that it was canceled, especially after the cliffhanger ending that season 2 closed off with, it's just... Yeah. Though I heard it's continuing on. I think there was plans to continue on in comic book form, but I don't think it ever happened. Daredevil as well, yeah, I can understand Iron Fist, but Daredevil, Luke Cage, and didn't just so I cannot speak. And didn't Jessica Jones go off to like produce 2 more seasons? Yeah, Constantine. I can't believe I never watched Constantine. And of course, Spectacular Spider-Man. Oh, the majesty of Greg Weisman showed there. Especially in like the Shakespearean part with the play where what was the play like? anyway, the school play and everything like that, coinciding with the prison break scene, and even the goblin speaking in rhyme. So many cool ideas. Would have loved to have seen that continue on. Instead, we got Ultimate Spider-Man, even the new Marvel Spider-Man, which, they just don't really have the level of maturity that Spectacular Spider-Man did. It's like, that was a kid's show, but it knew kids were smart, and like the arcing narrative here, like one event led to another, like the birth of Electro eventually led to the birth of the Lizard and everything like that. Good times, good times. So everyone, thank you for watching. As always, comment below what you all thought. Like and subscribe for more videos. Till the next one, this is Mecha-san, logging out.